he sentenced, he has to go to the city of refuge, Arei Miklat. We set aside special cities that for a refuge where someone who unfortunately took a life will be safe from the next of kin, Goel Adam, because the Mishpoche, Goel Adam, next of kin, who's really, he's raging with anger, with kas, he wants to avenge the blood of his relative Mishpoche. So in order to find a safe haven, they set aside Arei Miklat, cities of refuge, where he would go to. And how long he remained there? Ad Mois HaKohen HaGodol. He has to remain there until the Kohen HaGodol leaves this world. And then he can go out to Arei Miklat. What is the connection between the Kohen HaGodol leaving this world and the sentence ending, that someone who's confined to Arei Miklat can then leave? So the Baal Meir says like this. He says that the Kohen Gadol was just about the highest, most respected, and the Adam Gadol, the Gadol Ador of the Klal Yisrael. So the passing of such a great individual, a Kohen Gadol, your own personal tragedy goes into the shadows. It's overshadowed by the whole Klal Yisrael. Darkness descended. The Kohen HaGadol left this world. Darkness descended on the whole Klal Yisrael. So everyone is so overtaken with the tsar and the grief of losing a Gadol like the Kohen Gadol. So his own personal, the Goel Adam, next of kin, his own personal tragedy is in shadow. So the one who unfortunately committed an unintentional homicide, Bishkogo, he's saved now from the Goel Adam. The Mar brings like this, that Imam Shokanim Gedolim, that the mother of the Kohen Gadol, Masapek is Maimon Muslim, all those that were resided and were sentenced to sit in the Arei Miklat, the mothers of the Kohanim Gedolim, Masapek is Maimon Muslim, they used to feed these that were sentenced. Why the mothers? What it says, because Shaliyaspal of name Shemusu, that he shouldn't, those that are sitting there, although they have to stay there, their sentences as long as the Kohen Gadol is here. So that he shouldn't sit and be mispal, that the Kohen Gadol should leave this world and they'll go out free, because they can't. It's not a place where there's employment easily found, and they're uprooted from their home life, from their neighborhoods, from everything that they were accustomed to. So they're struggling for a livelihood. They haven't got what to eat. They're struggling. So the mothers, the guys feed them. This way they won't. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable. They won't be mispal on the Kohen Gadol. Why the mothers fed them? Why not the Kohen Gadol himself? If his mother's worried about them praying and being mispal, he certainly is concerned. So it's a portion to swear, because this way somebody who hasn't got what to eat, and he hears that there's a takeout, there's a handout there in Arei Miklat. Whoever comes there's somebody that feeds them, so they'll run to Arei Miklat. And what have they got to lose? If the Kohen Gadol is the one that's going to feed them, what have they got to lose? While he's alive, if they take him, he's sitting in Arei Miklat, he came there because he was sentenced. So as long as the Kohen Gadol is alive, he'll feed them. Once the Kohen Gadol leaves this world, they don't lose anything. They'll be able to go around again. But if the mothers feed them, so then as long as the mother's here, they have what to eat. But if the mother should leave this world and the Kohen Gadol is still here, so they're stuck and there's nobody to feed them. So now somebody who was not, he didn't commit homicide unintentionally, he'll not run to Arei Miklat. So there was a father with a daughter. And the daughter became a Kali, Baruch Hashem. The father was quite ill. The daughter and the Chosn Kali wanted to set a date for the Chasne. So the father begged her, he says, you're the only, he says, you keep me alive, have Rachmanis, postpone the Chasne for a year, give me a chance to regain my health a little bit, or whatever, you give me a year's life, take care of me for a year, and then you'll make the Chasne. So he went to ask Yishayle what to do. Should they postpone the Chasne? Shouldn't they? Of course, the Chosn didn't want to. And so the one that they came to, he went to be Miyashi with another god with a Paisik. So from this Gemara, this here, he said, tell the father that if he doesn't make the Chasne, what sooner? So then it'll be the same case like the Rotzkin Mishaygeg. He said, your son-in-law, he said he wants to marry your daughter. So he'll sit and he'll be in the spot that you should leave this world. So you better make the Chasna what sooner than you should. The one that they came to Asishada to, he didn't think that was the proper answer. He thought a while, and then he called up the Kali with her father. He told him like this here. He says, your daughter wants anything more than life itself. She wants you to be well also. So she's mispal that you should get well. If you make the chasna, what sooner, now you'll have a son-in-law who really wants you also to be on your feet. He doesn't want his wife to be busy with you. So he'll also be mispal that you should get well. Now, by making the chasna what sooner, there'll be two of them that'll be mispal, not one. Chanani Bakai Shoemer, Raza Paripol Zakish Israel, the thing of him and Mitzvah Shenemar, and Nilchov is my chief of Yavim.